All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about how AI is completely shaking up one of the most important fields out there, creating new medicines. And look, this isn't some far-off sci-fi movie stuff. It's happening as we speak, and believe me, it is changing absolutely everything.
So to really get why this AI revolution is such a massive deal, you first have to understand the problem. And it all starts with this number, $3 billion. That's what it can cost to get just one single new drug out to the people who need it.
And it's not just the money, it's the time. We're talking more than 10 years. Think about that. A decade of dead ends, trial and error, just for one new medicine.
So you put that staggering cost and that incredible amount of time together, and boom, you've got the single biggest roadblock in modern medicine. For decades, this was just how it was. Painful, slow, expensive. That was the reality.
Yeah, we're calling this medicine's billion-dollar problem. And it's a huge bottleneck, right? It's what's slowing us down in the fight against disease.
And you know what? Painful really is the perfect word for it. But why? Why is it so hard? Well, it's because scientists are basically looking for a needle in a haystack. They have to test thousands, sometimes millions of different molecules to find just one that actually works. It's a brute force approach, really.
But what if you had, like, a super magnet that could pull that one needle out of the haystack instantly? Well, that's basically what AI is doing here. This is the game changer we've been waiting for.
So how's it work? It's pretty incredible, actually. AI has this superpower where it can just devour insane amounts of data. We're talking genes, proteins, clinical trial results, all of it. It spots patterns that no human ever could and basically says, hey, scientists, look over here. These molecules have the best shot at working. It's like having a brilliant co-pilot.
Okay, but wait, it gets even crazier. We're not just talking about AI finding stuff that already exists. There's this thing called de novo drug design, which basically means the AI is inventing totally new molecules from scratch. It's not just a super fast librarian anymore, it's becoming a creative chemist.
And this isn't a one-way street either. It's a really cool feedback loop. So step 1, the AI makes its best guess. Step 2, scientists take those top candidates and test them in the real world. Step 3, all that data from the lab, what worked, what didn't, gets fed right back into the AI. And then step 4, the most important one, the AI learns. It gets smarter and more accurate with every single cycle.
All right, so this all sounds amazing in theory, right? But is it actually working in the real world? Oh yeah. Let's look at the results, because they're pretty mind-blowing.
Okay, check this out. It's honestly staggering. Drugs that were designed with the help of AI are seeing an 80 to 90% success rate in early clinical trials. To put that in perspective, that is wildly higher than the old school way of doing things. This isn't just a little step up, it's a giant leap.
And we're not just talking abstract numbers here. This is leading to actual, real-world wins. You've got MIT finding a brand new antibiotic to fight superbugs. Nanyang Biologics pinpointing compounds that might take on multiple cancers. And then you see huge companies like Eli Lilly dropping over $1 billion on deals to use AI for new treatments. The proof is right there.
And you know what they say? Follow the money. The market for AI and drug discovery is expected to explode to over $20 billion by 2030. That's not just a random number. That's a massive vote of confidence. It's the world saying, yep, this is the future.
Okay, but all this progress, it brings up a huge question, a really important one. If the AI is so good at this, what happens to the human scientists?
I mean, that's the bottom line, isn't it? Can an algorithm actually replace a scientist? Are we on the verge of automating one of the most human jobs there is?
Well, from what the experts are saying, that's kind of the wrong way to look at it. It's not about replacement, it's about partnership. Think of it like this. AI brings the raw horsepower, the incredible speed and ability to see patterns in mountains of data. But the human scientists, they bring the intuition, the creativity to ask the right questions in the first place, and crucially, the ethical oversight. They're the indispensable guides.
And that human oversight is absolutely critical. Here's why. An AI is only as good as the data you feed it. So if the data has biases, or if it doesn't have much information on rare diseases, the AI can get things wrong or miss important clues. That's where a human scientist has to step in, to sanity check the results and make sure we're on the right track. It's a non-negotiable part of the process.
So when you put this all together, what are we looking at? What is this new frontier of medicine actually going to be like? Here's the big takeaway. The future isn't AI or scientists, it's AI with scientists. The most powerful tool we're going to have isn't just an algorithm, and it's not just a person in a lab code, it's the two of them working hand in hand. That's the dream team.
And that leaves us with a really exciting thought to end on. That whole 10-year, $3 billion problem we started with, we finally have a tool that can seriously speed that up. So the question really isn't if we're going to cure more diseases. The real question is, which one is next?